little dancers, it's Allison from Madagascar Junior. I'm going to walk you right now, step by step, through the reprise to I Like to Move It, Move It. So this is the part of the show that actually takes place after the show is all over. Everybody has done their bows, and the audience thinks it's time to leave, but it's not time to leave because we got one more party song to sing. And this is where we try to get the audience really riled up on their way out of the theater. So position-wise where we are, we have the Fab Four, the Zookeepers, the Elves, King Julian, Mort and Maurice, kind of the name characters, are towards the front of the stage in a line. They've just done their bows. And everybody else has already done their bows, and they're in two kind of clumps on either side. So we have a clump over here and a clump over here. I need the 10 people from each side that are going to go into the aisles for this dance. Make sure that you're at the front of the stage, okay? So you might be the first to come on and bow, but when you separate and start to go into your clumps, make sure you work your way to the front, okay? Because we don't want you to have to fight through the crowd to get to the stairs, okay? So when the music starts, King Julian steps up and says, all right, don't get snooty with your booty, and everyone's just going to clap overhead, okay? And while you're clapping, if you stay on the stage, you're spreading out, okay? So just spread out over the whole stage. The Fab Four, the name characters, you guys spread out. Everybody spreads out behind them. Okay, give yourselves lots of room to dance and make sure we really fill up that stage. And if you're the 10 people that are going on either side that are going down into the aisles, just be really careful going down the stairs. Don't clap while you're going down the stairs. But as soon as you get down there, clap and go to your assigned aisle and look whichever way you want, towards this way. But what I really need my aisle people to do are to make eye contact with the audience, because I'm really counting on you guys to pump up the audience so they feel like they just got to get up and dance, okay? So we do this until it's time to start singing I Like to Move It, Move It. And I think it's about... I think maybe it's about 8 claps. I don't know, it kind of depends on when you start. But once you get ready to sing I Like to Move It, Move It, we're going to do the basic I Like to Move It, Move It step. And here's what it is. Your arms are out here. I call them motorcycle arms. And you're going to take 2 steps to your right and then 2 steps to your left. Now, for this video, I am going to go to my left first, just so I look like a mirror when you're doing it. But make sure you're stepping to the right first. So you're going to take 2 steps, and when your body goes down, your hands go up. So you're going to go step, together, and then go back the other way. Step, together, step, together. Now, we talked a lot in rehearsals about kind of meeting in the middle. We don't want to be too robotic like this. Nobody wants super stiff lemurs, right? And we don't want to be too out of control where we're swinging around, okay? We want to be somewhere in the middle. So I want you guys to have fun with it and add your own little personality. So just take a couple little steps to the right and a couple little to the left. Maybe turn your body, bounce a little, whatever you feel like with the music, okay? Have fun with it, but don't get too out of control. So you're going to take 2 steps to the right and 2 steps to the left. So it's, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Then you're going to keep your arms out here, and you're going to take 2 little hops while you shake your shoulders and turn to the left, okay? I'm going to turn to my right for the video, but we'll be turning the same way if you're following along, okay? So you're going to go hop, hop. And while you do that, kind of shake your shoulders and your hands a little bit, okay? So you just did this, and then this, and you're going to go hop, hop, and then you're going to turn back to the direction you were. Most of you are going to be looking at the audience, and do 2 overhead claps while you turn. Just turn, turn. Okay? So let's try that really slow. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. Okay? Let's try that with the music so you can see how fast it is.
Okay, everyone, don't be snooty with your footy.
Everybody's got hands up. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I like to move it. She like to move it. He like to move it.
Do it again.
I like to move it. She like to move it. He like to move it. We like to move it. Everybody up, everybody bump, everybody.
Okay, so hopefully you followed along with that. An important thing when we're getting the audience excited, our hands are up high. Okay, I know a lot of people were tired by the end of the show and we're like, all right, let's go, audience. Your hands are down here. I need everybody's hands up here. Okay, your lemurs and most of you are lemurs. This is the lemur song, so we're used to like bouncy and fun and jumping around, but we want to make sure that we're still look kind of the same, right? Otherwise it just looks like nobody made up any dances for the show and everyone's just doing their own thing. Okay, so hands up. Okay, and you do that 2 times. Shake, shake, clap, clap, and then you're gonna sing everybody up, everybody jump, everybody bump, anybody in the rump. You're gonna sing that 4 times, and the movement is really easy. You're kind of hopping, okay? Don't jump up and down too hard because we don't want to make a lot of noise on the stage. I can hop like this without my toes even leaving the ground. So you're gonna go everybody up, everybody jump. Okay, so it's up, down, and it's kind of like 2 hops, 2 hops. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Now the important thing here, just like the overhead claps, I want hands up. Okay? I've seen a lot of people that are like, everybody up, everybody jump, anybody bump, anybody in the rump. I know the rehearsals have just started and a lot of us feel a little silly shaking our booties so much, and I get that. But when we start going full out on these, I need all the excitement, okay? That means full stretch up and then down, okay? So hop, 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 hop. And then for everybody bump, anybody in the rump, you're just gonna shake your booty whatever direction you want. So everybody bump anybody in the rump. Or maybe you bump into your neighbor, or maybe you turn and bump your butt towards the audience. But the important thing, no matter what you do there, when it's time to say everybody up, you're back facing the audience, okay? People in the aisles, you're facing, you can really face whatever direction you want, okay? But I gotta have straight arms up. If you're on stage, you're going everybody up, everybody jump, and maybe you're going everybody bump anybody in the rump, but you gotta turn back around, okay? Really important that when we do this, we're all facing the same way, okay? So you're gonna do that 4 times. Everybody up, everybody jump, everybody bump anybody in the rump. So you do that 4 times, and then you hear a boom, boom. And all you do is spread as wide as you can, boom, boom, and face up to the sky because you're so excited, right? Kind of like a firework. You just go boom, boom. So let's go through that from the beginning.
Okay, everyone,
Okay,
don't be
hands are up
snooty
high,
with your footy.
lots of energy, kind of dancing in place. You're spreading out on the stage, and we're ready to go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I like to move it. She like to move it. He like to move it. We like to move it. I like to move it. She like to move it. He like to move it. We
There's
like
your ups and downs.
everybody up, everybody jump, everybody bump, everybody in the
Up high,
up,
down low.
everybody bump, everybody in the rump, everybody up, everybody jump, everybody bump, everybody in the rump, everybody up,
Turn back around. There's the booms.
in the rump, boom, boom. I like to move it. She like.
Okay, after boom boom, you're gonna sing I like to move it, 2 more times, and you're gonna go right back to that same basic step. Okay? And once you do it 2 times, you're gonna go I like to move it, and you hit any pose you want. Maybe you're pointing at an audience member, Maybe that's when you can take a look at your mom or your dad or your big sister or your little brother. Maybe you're pointing to the sky. Maybe you're doing strong arms. Whatever pose you want at the end, okay? So it's totally fine to be different from your neighbor there, okay? And that's the end of the reprise. So right after the boom booms, we do that 2 more times, and you just end with whatever pose you want, okay? So I'm going to run through it, and hopefully you can follow along.
Okay, everyone, don't be snooty with your booty.
Here we go.
I like to move it, move it. She like to move it, move it. He like to move it, move it. We like to move it. I like to move it, move it. She like to move it, move it. He like to move it, move it.
Here's the ups and downs.
Everybody up, everybody jump, everybody bump, everybody in a row. Everybody up, everybody jump, everybody bump, everybody in a row. Everybody up, everybody jump, everybody bump, everybody in a row. Everybody
Here
up,
comes the boom boom.
everybody bump, everybody in a row. Boom, boom. I like to move it, move it. She like to move it, move it. He like to move it, move it. We like to move it. I like to move it, move it. She like to
Last one. Get ready to strike your pose. Okay, and that's the end of that number. So I hope you were able to follow along. If you have any questions, please come see me at rehearsal and we'll get everybody squared away. Okay? I'll see you then.